Good morning, welcome. We are going to jump right into it. Today's video is going to be all about Aquarius. What messages we have for Aquarius, what messages our guides have for anybody whose sign placement has Aquarius in it. Now, the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. So you are at the beginning of a High Priestess again. You are at the beginning of a new. It's almost like a new creative outlet. I feel like you're coming across this new sense of what is the word? Inspiration. There we go. A new sense of inspiration is kind of coming to you. You're starting to figure out that you can find your inspiration anywhere, not just like in your muse, right? You can find inspiration anywhere you look, everywhere you look, right? However, your doubts and your fears are getting in the way of that. You think that for some reason you're not necessarily good enough, or you're not old enough. You feel as if your talents aren't on par, right? You feel like you're not up there with the higher with the people who are making all this money off of it. But that's a part of your personality, and that's a part of your ingrained teachings, that it's part of the teachings of you that make you, that you have to change, right? You have to have more confidence in yourself. You have to have more faith in yourself, right? You are your own model. You are your own master. You are your own teacher, right? We have the Queen of Wands here and the Hierophant card, and I like the fact that it's kind of funny though, because on this one it's actually two male lions, not female lions, but whatever. It's almost as if like there's two of them there, right? There's a solid foundation, they're about the same height, that there's a balance, right? Inspiration on one side and actual fruit of your labors on the other side, right? And they're looking towards the fruit of the labors on one side with more, there's more sunflowers on this side than there is on this side, right? This one has the sun in one. That would be your inspiration, whereas this is the fruit of it. This is the finished product, right? We're also looking over here towards the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card, for me at this particular moment in time for this reading, like I said, is representation of you. You are your own master. You are your own teacher. You are your own apprentice, so to speak, right? There's a lot of queen energy here. Each time I cut the cards or shuffle the cards, I've seen a queen of some sort. Like I said, we also have the Queen of Wands on the deck, or on the board. There's something to be said about your feminine energy. I don't necessarily know if you're living too much in your feminine and you need to work on your masculine some, or listen to your masculine some. Allow your masculine to help you, right? Allow your masculine to help you transverse this world, right? Because this is about the balance between your two halves. This is about the balance between you and the parts of yourself that you don't necessarily put out there, right? The parts of yourself that you hide, right? Your secrets, your deepest, most authentic you is what needs to come out. Okay, as far as your doubts and your concerns, your worries, stuff like that, you are putting those things on yourself, right? and it may have been something that somebody said when you were 5, or somebody said when you first started whatever it is on this journey that you're on. Those thoughts are still racing in your head, and you're constantly replaying those, right? You're putting those, you yourself are putting those thoughts on you. Does that make sense? Okay, Aquarius, you are coming into a major moment of change. And I feel like that's a transformation for you in the fact that you are growing, you're recognizing your own wisdom, you're starting to recognize the truth that you hold and the truths that you see out in the world, while also being respectful of other people's truths, right? I feel like there's something that's coming towards you. I'm not entirely sure what it is. We do have the Temperance card here and the Wheel of Fortune card, so this is a fated event for you. This is something that was meant to happen regardless of where you were, regardless of how you got there. It was meant to happen. I'm part of me feels like it's a union, whether that's a platonic union or a romantic union, but it is still a union nonetheless, right? For some of you, the High Priestess card and the Devil card is literally the depiction of your feminine and your masculine self, or your higher and your lower self, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be feminine and masculine. It can be higher and lower. You believe in yourself to this extent, but your doubts are so rooted in your consciousness, and so rooted in who you are, in your fears, that's your lower half, right? Excuse me, because they did come out one after another. Now, if that is also the case, you could think about the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant card as mirroring that, right? The High Priestess and the Devil card are the high vibration of your masculine and your feminine, whereas the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant would be the lower vibration. You're more of like your 4D vibration, or I'm sorry, your 3D vibration. The Queen of Wands would be what you are in this physical realm, how you manifest, how you interact, and then the Hierophant could be how others see you, right? So it could be like that. However, there is still there's some sense of impatience from you, like you feel you need to control things, and you need to know what's going on, so that way you can better control things when they come about, so you can better understand them, right? Then we also have the Empress card, the Fool, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so this new beginning, this new journey for you, you're starting it with all of this knowledge that you've previously known, all of the wisdom that you've learned, the ways to heighten your intuition, this new beginning of your gifts, right? You've gotten all of that stuff, but there's still some things that you're not paying attention to. You're not being grateful for. There's things that you're putting above others, or things that you're putting above other things that aren't necessarily important. Your priorities aren't in the right place, and so that's part of the change in perspective that you need to have. And I feel like that's why there's a lot of these major arcana cards. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. I have 8 of them. So definitely work on changing the way that you are viewing the different circumstances in your life. Change the way you think about the gratitude of things. Find 5 things a day to be grateful for, or even start out with 1 thing a day to be grateful for. It could be something small, right? Maybe somebody, you're getting ready to pull out of a parking lot, right? And somebody stops to let you pull out when there's people behind them, and they could have gone, but they're letting you go, right? That's something to be grateful for, and it's something small. Be grateful that you woke up this morning. Be grateful that you're able to brush your teeth, or that you're able to wash your hair, or you're able to make coffee, because some people don't even have that. Okay, so think and change your perspective about the way that you view things in life and what you are grateful for. Think about who it is that you want. Think about who you were raised by. Think about the things that you remember when you were younger that you wished you could change about the world. Now, what can you do? Is there something you can do that will help spread the gratitude and help spread the love and help alleviate people's senses of thankfulness? There you go. I'm not entirely sure where that went and why that went that way, but okay, whatever. I did also, before recording, I did hear Take My Hand, and my right hand got very, very, very hot. I was sitting here like this. My hands were in my lap, but I was sitting here like this. My eyes were closed, and I was just praying and talking about how, you know, I'm thankful that I woke up this morning, that I would like to speak to Aquarius. I would like these messages for them, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden my hand, it got really, really, really hot right here. And it just kept getting hotter and hotter. And then all of a sudden I just heard Take My Hand, and then it stopped. And I was like, okay. And that's when I decided to start the reading. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you. If this resonated with you, I hope it made sense. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week.